guys, welcome back to this series of tutorials where we are building a food delivery app with React Native and Firebase. In this video we will continue from where we stopped last time. Let me just show for those who are watching this video for the first time. We did begin building this screen. This is the search result screen, meaning after the user has filtered the result whether by searching or then you get the result displayed or listed on this screen here, and then from here you can see the restaurant. This is the restaurant card, and then you have your also the menu listed on the bottom of each card for this restaurant. As I said in the previous video, I'm replicating a Uber example, Uber Eats. This screen here, we will see it in the Uber Eats app exactly as it is, and when you click there it will take you to the restaurant menu. You have the menu, you can pick a menu and then filter the menu and add your preferences. Then you can add that to cart and so forth, and after that you will be able to check out and then finally place your order. But for now, the main thing is to complete what we started in the last video, and let me just go back to this. In the previous video we did complete this part where you can see where the cursor is standing, and today we're going to add the scrollable menu. This is the scrollable menu. You add that to this card, and then we're gonna also implement the flat list to display all the results, as you can see here. So without wasting time, you can go to you can open your code editor. And if it's your first time, by the way, if it's your first time to watch this video, I will suggest you to also watch the previous videos in the playlist so that you can be on the same page with everyone else. So open your source folder and go to the screen folder and open the search results screen. And this is what we've began coding in the previous video, and we're going to begin here. I'm just going to launch my server quickly. Just want to be running my app in the meanwhile. Let me close this to say npx react native. And this will begin building my application, but otherwise let's begin building. We want to build this card here. First of all, the scrollable card. We have built this already. I want you to go to the component folder. My build is complete on here. Okay, still building, but in the meanwhile, go to the component folder, create a new file. We're going to say, we call it product card .js. Okay, I see my app is running. So yes, this is what you've done so far, and we're continuing from here. Continuing from there, and we want to implement this now. So I've created this file here, and I'm going to create a component, a functional component, which I've called product card. And now I'm going to paste some styles into my style sheet. I've created this already, and I'm going to paste some styles so that we don't waste time. Remember, we're not trying to teach how to create styles, we're trying to work to create an app. So I'm pasting some styles, and you can pause the video to tap these styles. As you can see, these are some of the styles which I've created or pre-populated. So you can pause and type those styles in your app, and once that is done, now we're going to create this card here. First of all, this card it's gonna be dynamically the data will be passed to it dynamically. So you can see, for example, you have a hand cut chips, and the second one you have Big Mac, and so forth. So in order to achieve that, we have to pass the data dynamically. So we're going to call the first prop that we can pass to this card. We're gonna say product name. The product name is what you see here, and this changes product name. We're also going to pass the price to this card here, and we also should be able to pass the image. You can just call image, and I'm going to delete this text component for now, and also I'm going to import some styles. We're gonna need some styles. Import styles from global. Just going to import the colors. This will be from global. And styles. And in this view, we're going to pass some styles. And the first style will be the styles.view1, and here this is the main view. We're going to open another view again, and we're going also to pass in a style to this view. This will be styles.view2, and now we need to open a view that will just have these two items, the name as well as the price. And open another view. You can just follow what I'm doing for now. Even if you don't understand something, you're gonna understand by the end of the video what the reason why we've done all these things. And this, we're gonna pass the view 3 as style. As I said, all these styles are created here. For example, view 1, this is the style for view 1, this is the style for view 2, this is the style for view 3. Just simple styles, flex direction and things like that. So now we're going to pass this text here as well as this one. So I'm going to open a text component, and to this text we pass also some styles. Equals to styles dot text 1, and the data that must be displayed here, this will be the product name. You can see we're passing this prop there. Then open another style. I can just copy this text and duplicate this. Now we're creating this price here. Then instead of product name, I'm going to pass the price instead, and we need to pass the currency. You can put whatever currency depending on what currency is used in your country. Now that you've created this, I'm going to create another view. Now this is the view that will display this image. So in this view we're gonna pass the stars, and the stars will be called stars dot view 4, and then we can pass an image inside this view. We must first import image on top. Put image from React Native. Now we can use that in here. We need to pass some stars to this image. I say this will be stars dot image, and now we need to pass also the source. This will be taking a URI, and that will be image, and we can save this. Let's go to our app. So far we have nothing. Go to the search result screen and scroll, and what you're going to do, actually go to the product, to the search result card instead. And from here you can scroll down and open a view here, and inside this view pass some styles, and just say margin top, you can pass 5, padding bottom, you can pass 20, and then here let's call the product card which we've just created. I say product card. This is what we've just created, and make sure it is imported on top here. In my case I've imported already. Importing product card. This is the card or the component we've just created in this file here. And now we're going to pass uh, going to pass some data to this, and for example, just for demonstration purpose, you can say image, for example. This we can say equal to, let's see, okay, I think might need to add some more data. Can go to global. Let me see if we have restaurant data and all that. We need also product data. So I'm going to copy some data and I'll paste it. You can pause your video and paste the data that I'm going to paste inside our database. So this is the data which I've pasted. So you can pause the video and tap this, or else I'll also leave the GitHub link where you can find this project in. Now you can save this, go back to the search result card. Let's import this data now. Import that is product data from global, and now from here can simply say, let's say, product data like data, let's say, or image, sorry, and you can also pass the product name. Here we can say this will be product data first element, just for demonstration purpose. I'm gonna remove this just now. Name, and then we can also add the price, product data, price. I'm going to save this. Let's see what we get. Okay, I'm getting nothing. What's happening? Okay, let's see why is it refusing this. Okay, I see what the problem is. We're passing product data here as a prop, and we're importing the same here on top, so this will give us a problem. Let me remove this. Make sure you remove that and save again. Let's go to the search. Awesome. You have the product card showing here. Now we need to render all this data inside flat list. Okay, and this has to be inside the flat list. As you can see, we have all this product, all this restaurant listed inside the list, and we have each restaurant having the menu being listed horizontally. And so this is very simple to achieve. First of all, you can now delete this. We don't need this here. Just gonna cut it, and let's put product data back as prop to search result card, as I've done there. And the first thing that we're going to do, going to import flat lists on top from React Native, and now we're going to pass that flat list to be the parent of this card. So what we'll do is that's going to call flat list, close the tag, and then inside this flat list I'm going to pass some star, and I'm just going to pass the background color and give it colors dot white. Card background instead. Okay, and data, going to say data will be equal to product data, and we can also extract the key. Say key extraction, and let's say take item, take also index, say index string. You can pass the render method here, and the item have item as well, and index as well. Then this can return the card, so let's just return directly. So I'm going to cut that and paste it here. And instead of now passing data in this way, I'm going to delete all this. And here we're gonna just say item, in case this one will be image, so this will be item, and then this will be name, this will be item, and this will be product, price. And now go to the search results screen as well. We're going to do the same. We're going to pass a flat list. First of all, import flat list from React Native. We also have to import the product data. Import product data like that, and then we can now scroll to, we're going to use to implement the flat list for this as well. So we can now call the flat list that you have just created. First of all, let's open a new view and close the tag, and then call the flat list. And I don't want to repeat myself for the flat list. I'm just going to copy what we've done here. Copy this, so we don't waste time. It's the same thing that we do here, and then there will be some few changes. And instead of product data here, we're going to pass the restaurant data. Because this flat list is for the restaurant, as you can see in this picture, it's for this restaurant here. So, and then instead of the product card here, delete that. Going to pass the restaurant search result, or the search result card. Cut that and paste it into the render method. Paste it there. This is looking good. And now instead of all this, let me delete all this. Now instead of this, I'm going to say items, and then images, and this one item, and average review, item number of review, and this item restaurant name, there we pass item far away. We should pass item business address, and here also we're going to say product data. Say item product data, because if you see in our local database we have the product data inside. Let me make it bigger. This is the restaurant data array, which is what we're trying to emulate as database. Here is the restaurant data, and inside the restaurant data we have the product data for each restaurant. That's what we're accessing here, and we're passing that instead of importing. So we don't need to import this, we can delete that. We don't need this. Now we can save. Let me open, make space for the emulator. I'm going to save this first, and nothing happens. Now let's save this. Let's see the magic. Okay, we're having this. Something is still not right. We need to change the direction for this card, because this is not what we want. Go to the search result card, and here we're going to pass a prop to our flat list, because you have to make this to be horizontal and not vertical. So we're going just to pass the horizontal prop. We say this should be true, and let's save and see. Awesome. Now we have the card being shown horizontally, and this is exactly what we wanted. And yeah, so we done with this screen here. So now when you search, you will be taken to there. For example, if I search, let's say beggars, sorry, and I can take the beggar, F4 result for beggars, and they give you the restaurant there. The pictures are just pictures, they do not reflect the actual things. This is just for demonstration purpose. So yeah, this is it for this video. We're done for this screen. And one more thing I want to do before we end this video, can go to your search result screen. Instead of having this view here, you can cut this. This is for result. This text here, you can cut that. Let's create a list header component instead. That's the right way to do this. Inside here, you can say list. You can take list header component, and this will take a React component. So I'm going to paste what I've copied here, like this, and let's save. Okay, this is what I wanted. Also, I don't want to have this scroll indicator showing at the right. You can see this. So to turn that off, I can just use this prop here, say shows horizontal scroll indicator. You can pass a false to it. Now when I scroll, wait, why is it still showing? No, this is not horizontal, sorry, this is vertical. Shows vertical, say false. Awesome, now that is gone. This is good. But when I click on these things, now right now nothing happens. So in the next video we will now implement the restaurant menu where you can place your order, and we're gonna also implement the restaurant cart, and finally we're gonna also implement the checkout. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, take care and keep safe. Bye bye.